The accident at Fukushima Daiichi forced the Japanese to rethink their relationship with power generation. Many were already leery about nuclear energy, and shutting down reactors put even more pressure on a country struggling for electricity. Now leaders are trying to find new sources. We went to Tetsunari Ida for some answers. The former nuclear engineer is a leading advocate of renewable energy and part of a government panel reviewing energy policy. Mr. Ida, Japan has the world's third largest number of nuclear reactors with 54. And in fact, up until March of 2011, nuclear energy took a share of 29% out of all energy in Japan. Today, of course, most of those nuclear reactors are not in operation, nor are there plans to make new ones. So what is in the future for nuclear energy?
Yeah, in a short run, all the nuclear power will shut down until this spring, and soon or later, most of the nuclear power is so aged. So at longest, in the 40 years time, all the nuclear will be shut down in Japan. So we need real alternative power source. That is renewable energy.
Aren't the arguments against renewable energy that it's expensive and that it's unstable?
Compared to fossil fuel and nuclear, renewable energy, most of the renewable energy is already cheaper. The fossil fuel, especially the oil, has much expensive than like wind. So nuclear has a huge liability cost, and also the waste disposal cost has almost unlimited. So compared to those, the uncertainty of the cost, renewable energy much more cheaper. And also the unstable of the renewable is not actually the central issues, because all the power mix can compensate renewable energy, the fluctuations with gas and hydro.
Speaking of renewable energy, Japan is planning its own full-fledged introduction of renewable energy in July of 2012 with what is called the feed-in tariff. Yeah. Wind, solar, other forms of green energy will be sold to power utilities, and it's going to be sold at a fixed price that the government fixed. Yep. For a fixed period of time. Yep. Power utilities, in return, will be able to pass along those additional costs to their customers. Yep. So do you think renewable energy can become popular in Japan?
I expect renewable energy can be popular. For example, the Germany case, they introduced 10 years before the feed-in tariff. At that time, only the 6% of renewable energy of the power mix in Germany. But within the 10 years, the 6% increased to 17% by 2010, and they are aiming 35% by 2020 and 80% 2050. So that is great much successful in Germany. So then why we Japanese cannot achieve the same succeed in Germany?
What kind of hopes can we hope for? What kind of effects can we hope for from renewable energy on Japan's economy?
Yeah, the renewable energy promotions create the huge potential of economic growth, because we can eliminate the fossil fuel, the import. Those costs can use the renewable energy promotions. So feed-in tariff create a rather larger market in Japan that stimulate Japanese industry to create new technology or new business model to competitive in the global market.
Mr. Ida, thank you so much for your insights today.
Thank you for inviting.